R. Kelly screams and cries as he claims he's innocent. "I've been assassinated." In his first televised interview since his arrest, R. Kelly devolved into hysterics during an intense interview with Gayle King on CBS This Morning, screaming and crying as he emphatically maintained his innocence and claimed his accusers were lying. "30 years of my career and you try to kill me," he said, addressing the public as he stood over King in tears. "This isn't about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it." Kelly's interview comes less than 2 weeks after he was arrested and charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. "I've been assassinated. I've been buried alive. But I'm alive," he said. In the interview, King asked Kelly about the reports that he held women against their will in a sex cult-like environment. "I don't really know what a cult is, but I don't have one," Kelly said before criticizing the documentary Surviving R. Kelly that brought together many of his accusers. "If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have, everybody says something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. They were describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster." The singer, 52, also complained that people have been resurfacing years-old misconduct allegations against him, including criminal charges on which he was acquitted. "You can't double jeopardy me like that," he said. CBS This Morning. "Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17? Gayle King. No. No, Kelly. Never. Stop it. You all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my thing life. You all killing me with this SHT. Kelly told Gayle King, standing up. "I gave you 30 years of my thing career." The second part of King and Kelly's interview contained more shocking moments, in which King asks about Azriel, Clary and Joycelyn Savage, 2 women who currently live with Kelly and whose parents have publicly claimed are being held against their will. Kelly claimed that Clary and Savage's parents sold their daughters to him, and that they were irresponsible when they brought their daughters to his concerts, where he first met both women. What kind of father, what kind of mother would sell? What kind of father, what kind of mother would sell their daughter to a man? He said. "How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from me? If I was gonna take my 19-year-old daughter to the concert of a 49-year-old icon, celebrity, whatever, I'm not gonna put her on the stage and leave her. Their fathers know more about my music than they do." Kelly also claimed Clary's parents wanted him to have sex with her when she was underage at their initial meeting when she was 17. "They're my girlfriends. We have a relationship. It's real. I know guys who have 5 or 6 women, so don't go there," Kelly told King of Clary and Savage, before addressing claims that he targets younger or underage women. "I don't look for women much younger than me. I just look at legal. There are older men that like younger women. There are younger women who like older men. I'm an older man who likes all women." Timeline R. Kelly's history of sex abuse arrests, indictments, and lawsuits over the years. Kelly was indicted last month after nearly 2 decades of allegations, 1 failed criminal trial, a surging Muter Kelly campaign, a breakup with his recording label, and the airing of the Kelly-damning docu-series, Surviving R. Kelly, in January. After preview clips for the CBS This Morning sit-down aired Tuesday night, attorney Michael Avenatti, who discovered a sex tape cited in the singer's indictment, exhorted his Twitter followers to watch this, please. Importantly, R. Kelly does not deny sexually assaulting underage girls, he tweeted Tuesday. In fact, his answer demonstrates his guilt. He fails to understand that it doesn't matter how long ago it happened, and he also has no clue as to how double jeopardy works. In another tweet, Avenatti added that R. Kelly's tears are out of fear and despair. He knows that after over 2 decades of sexually abusing underage girls, we blew this wide open, and have him and his enablers dead to rights, he wrote, adding the hashtag justice. Not believable. Gayle King faces down R. Kelly, what makes you so special? The CBS This Morning host tells the R&B singer to stop ranting as she questions the credibility of his claims to his face. Gayle King, host of CBS This Morning, stared down R. Kelly as he loomed above her, ranting and shouting during an interview about the numerous abuse accusations.
King maintained her composure throughout, telling the RB star to his face that his account lacked credibility. The veteran interviewer posted an Instagram shot of Kelly towering over her during the interview as he shouted, "You don't want to believe this." King, who called Kelly by his first name, Robert, during the interview, asked the singer, "I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?" He explained that he had been assassinated and that he wanted to clear up the lies about him. "What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?" "Oh my God," Kelly responded, fighting back tears. All of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house. Handcuffing people, starving people," he added. "I have a harem, what you call it a cult. I don't even really know what a cult is. But I know I don't have one," King pressed Kelly, who was beyond defensive, asking him if he had ever had sex with anyone who was under the age of 17. When Kelly denied it, she pressed him further, telling him it's so hard to believe that. At times, Kelly was out of control with King, who was trying to take back the reins of the interview by repeating his name over and over. "I don't want you just ranting at the camera," King said. "I came here for them to hear me talk. I need help," Kelly countered. "What kind of help?" King asked him, trying to calm him down. "This is the kind of help I need. I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them." Not missing a beat, King responded, "You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like, I do. I listen to you and it does sound like you're playing the victim card." "I'm just telling the truth," he said. "I'm just telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional, and I apologize for that." Throughout the 80-minute interview, Kelly wavered between tears and tirades. At one point, shaking his finger at her, he said, "I'm going to tell you something, Gayle," before she interrupted him and repeated, "What women said about you." King kept her composure throughout, trying at times effortlessly to keep him on message. "So they are lying on you? That's your explanation, they are lying on you?" Kelly put his head in his hands and repeated, "Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they want to tear you down," King asked. "What makes you so special that they think you know what, I'm going to lie on R. Kelly? What makes you so special that they want to tell a lie about you?" Or, she asked again, rephrasing the question. "What makes you so unlikable that they would want to tell a lie on you?" Kelly, visibly agitated, responded, "I'm not unlikable. The problem is that I'm likable." Then he went on to explain that the reason these women have come forward now is because things didn't work out, and if things don't work, King will run a separate interview Friday with Azriel, Clary and Joycelyn Savage, who currently live with Kelly. Savage's parents have accused the singer of kidnapping their daughter and keeping her in a sex cult against her will. King confronted Kelly with the accusations. "These aren't old rumors," she said. "Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors, future rumors, not true," Kelly pleaded. "Correct me if I'm wrong that you've never held anybody against their will," King pressed. "I don't need to. Why would I? How stupid would it be for R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you say, how stupid would I be to do that?" Kelly was acquitted of child pornography charges in 2002, and similar charges of making child pornography were dropped in 2004. "You can't double jeopardy me like that," he said. "You can't. It's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. When you beat your case, you beat your case." King then calmed Kelly down. People are seen rubbing his shoulders. Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong? She asked. Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologized, but I apologized in those relationships at the time that I was in the relationships. Okay, he said. Why would these women say the same thing about you? King pressed. That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Right. Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that, Kelly said. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say so and so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me, and if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
against him,